Hello guys, and welcome to Health with Marilyn. Today I am going to be talking to you about how to know that your fibroids are shrinking at home. In our previous videos, we have been talking about fibroids. What are fibroids? How they come about in the system of a lady, and what we can do to be able to shrink these fibroids without going to the surgery room. But while you are taking your treatment, it is also very important to always check yourself to know if whatsoever you are taking to shrink your fibroids is actually working. It is necessary to know what is happening in your internal system as far as your treatment is concerned. So some of the ways that you can know that whatsoever you are taking so as to be able to shrink your fibroids is working, firstly, is a change in your menstrual cycle. Some women, because of the presence of fibroid in their system, see their periods for up to a week and others for up to 10 days. But while taking your medication, if you discover that there is a reduction in the number of days with which you see your period, then know that whatsoever you are taking for your fibroids is actually working. It's not really right if a woman sees her period for up to 10 days non-stop. So if you are taking your treatment and you see that as the months are going by, there is a reduction in the number of days with which you used to see your period, then know that whatsoever you are taking is really helpful and you should continue with it. Secondly, if the lumps and blood clots that you used to notice whenever you were on your periods no longer occur, because fibroids in the system cause a lot of lumps when menstruating and blood clots. So while taking your treatment, if you begin to see that there is no longer blood clots, no lumps coming out of your system, then know that your fibroids are beginning to shrink. Your uterus is beginning to have space and is beginning to feel free to be able to push out the blood in your system, better than when the size of the fibroid was larger or was occupying more space than it should. So whatsoever treatment you are taking should be taken very seriously and you should continue with it. Equally, if you notice a change in the color of blood that comes out of you, this is because some women who suffer from fibroids have a very dark color in the blood that comes out from them during their period. But when healing begins to occur, that color, that darkness in blood begins to reduce, and as time goes on, the normal red color of blood is what they begin to see when they are on their periods. So if you begin to experience that while taking treatment to shrink your fibroids, then it is a good sign. It means that whatsoever you are taking for your fibroid is actually working for you. Also, if the sharp pains that you used to feel in the lower abdomen of your left side stops. Some women, because of fibroid, experience lots and lots of sharp pain at the lower right side of their abdomen. This is because of the size of the fibroid that is sitting on body organ at the lower abdomen of your left side. So when fibroids begin to shrink, it means that the fibroid is reducing in size, and so those body parts that were being pressed down by the fibroid are no longer pressed down, and so they feel free. They are actually sitting well and having nothing disturbing them. So if you begin to experience this while you take your treatment, it means that there is actually positive changes in you. Also, if you see a reduction in the size of your stomach, some ladies, because of the centimeter of their fibroids, look pregnant. Others have a little bulge in their stomach. And while taking your treatment, if you begin to realize that the size of your stomach is reducing as the days go by, then it means that whatsoever you are taking to shrink your fibroids is working for you and should be continued till you are able to completely shrink that fibroid from your stomach. So that's that for today's video, guys, and please don't forget to leave a comment, don't forget to like, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.